Hey there YouTube, so today, fair warning, you're going to hear three things from me. First of all, you're going to hear me rant on for a while about some of the stuff that's going on in my life. Secondly, you're going to hear me probably complain and whine a lot. And third of all, you may hear some swear words, but this is just how I feel about life at the moment. Keep in mind, because there's probably going to be some negativity in this, but keep in mind, if you ever see my feeling double-sided video, I jump from in a good mood to a bad mood to everything in between often. Right now I'm just in that bad mood phase, but I know this will pass. So if you're anyone watching this like, oh no, Dan's whining a lot, yeah, shut up, I'll be fine, alright? But no, it's just lately though, I've really just been, I don't know what the word is, pissed, upset, fed up by just the routine life that I live, and I see so many other people live, but just, I feel, like I was saying, I'm fed up with living. There's this routine life, right, and I don't like it. On an average day, on an average weekday, I will wake up, I will take a shower, eat my breakfast, which is usually the same thing every morning, I'll go to school, I'll come out of school, I'll go home for maybe 20 minutes, then, assuming I'm working, which I am now doing most days, I'll go off to work, then I'll come back home, I'll have maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours before I, hit the hay, go to sleep, all that fun stuff. And then, 8 hours later or so, I wake up, I eat the same breakfast, I go to the same school, I do this, I do that, and I'm sick of it. It's day after day, I'm doing the same things. And it's really gone to the point where if you know me semi-well in person, and if you just know the time of day, you could probably figure out where I am within like just the first few tries, which that's stupid. No one should live that predictable of a life, but I do, so many people do. You may not live that much like that, which of course there's people have it much worse than me. I'm just some whining teen right now. But every day we see school, right? Or like maybe you're out of school and you're working. It's just these people, every day they go in the same location, they do pretty similar things. It's this, it's that, it's point A to point B, and I don't like that. I've been feeling like lately I'm not totally living my life as I should. I haven't been living my life as if it's like this checklist, right? Point A, point B, wake up, go to school, do this, do that, and it's the same. There's some little variance here and there. There's good memories, there's a good laugh, but it's just more of the same shit day after day, and that's not how I want to live. That's one reason why I'm very excited for this summer, right? The time in between high school and post-secondary. It'll be me, maybe I'll still be working, and if I do, I'll be working, but it won't take up like such a huge portion of my summer that'll become a massive issue like the combination of work and school right now is. So I'd be working, but I'd also be spending a ton of time with my friends, just hanging out, experiencing life, just living, being able to go out and do everything. And that way, right now, at the moment, I'm not all that satisfied with my life. But to be fair also, if you've seen my feeling double-sided video, you know that I will go from being in a crappy mood to a great one like that. It's really a day-to-day, things sometimes change. It's just the last few days it's been in that set. It's going to change, of course, but it's this reoccurring thing of doing the same thing day in and day out, and I'm just sick of it, right? Like, and there's no way I'm the only one. Look at the media, okay? We have tons of people dedicating tons of their life to maybe reading the new book or watching the new movie or doing this or doing that, just trying to get away from their own shitty life for like an hour or two and just try and live or watch or experience someone else's. And we see that so much, and you may argue, some of the stories are legitimately interesting, yeah. But how many people do you know have just sat on the couch and watched, whatever the hell's on TV? It's not because they're like, oh, my life is the greatest thing ever right now, but I really want to make things worse. Like, nobody would say that, right? If you had the life that you wanted and the freedom you wanted, why the hell would you be spending so much time trying to get away to something else? And that's where I am, essentially. I want to escape from this stupid routine, and I know that one day the routine will end. Like I said, summer is happening, and then after summer, I'm going off to school, I'm going to study photography, and then hopefully I'll start a career as a photographer where my issue isn't someone saying Dan can be here at this time, because I have no issue at all with that. My issue is someone saying Dan can be here at this time on this day, can be here on this exact same time on the next day and the next day and the next day. And I feel like if I do photography, I'll be moving from job to job and I'll sort of mix things up a bit. And honestly don't know how the pay is going to be. It might not be the best paying job, but to be honest, if you think of it, I don't, like, most of the stuff I spend money on is sort of media, entertainment. Maybe it's like a movie or a video game or a book or that big new TV. But that's not what I need. All I need in life are food, shelter, all those, essentials. Then everything else is pretty much just three other things. There's friends, family, and other those sort of kinds of relationships. Because you need that. I need that. I need to connect with people. All that fun stuff. I need music with me. Whether that be like an MP3 player, or phone, or especially my guitar. I need that with me. And then I just need my camera. Those are the things that I need in life. I know technically I don't need the last three, but those are the things I need in life to be happy. The other stuff, all the Xbox games and the comics and this and that, those are great. I have a fun time with those. But if I was living a completely satisfied life, why would I want those? Well, I would want those, but not as much as I do currently. Because if you're living in the ideal world, why would you want to leave it for a long period? I can see someone wanting to, change things up a bit, but aside from that, I just, I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. But I've been feeling trapped lately, in this stupid routine. It's like, here's an analogy. I don't know if this will make sense, but I'm going to give it a shot. At birth, right, or pre-society, pre-whatever, the second you come out, you're just this fish in a fishbowl. You can swim wherever you want, except there are limitations. Eventually the glass will end, you can't go there, but there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can ever do about that. That's that. But you can swim around. As it starts, there's not that much expectations of you aside from the fact that you keep on living and moving, right? Later on, society kicks in. Expectations kick in. What was that? Routine kicks in. And every time one of those just adds a little more, just a bit more sand or like dirt is added to the water. At first, it's no big deal. It's just some sand under your feet, or fins, gills, whatever the hell. But as it grows and grows, the more and more pressure that's put on you, the thicker the water gets until you're in just this mud and it's next to impossible to move. You can't breathe. And it's just gone to complete shit. And I'm terrified my life will go that way. That's one reason why I want to go into photography. I want to express myself. And I never want one of those desk jobs. I can see many people want to just go in, clock out, then leave. But that's not me. I want freedom. I want variety. I don't want to live a predictable life because I'm sick of it. I'm sick to death. And I can see why people live these routine lives. Maybe they need money, or maybe, it's really about efficiency. Like, as a society, in like a race, the humankind, we work best under, sorry, my words, what's the R word? Routine. We work best under routine, or most efficiently. But just because routine makes us the most efficient doesn't necessarily make us the most happy. And I'm going to say no. I want that freedom. I want the freedom to go out to do whatever the hell I want, as long as, it's not hurting anyone, because don't be a douchebag. But I want that freedom. But right now, I don't have that freedom. I'm looking forward to the day where me feeling stressed about a routine life is not going to be a thing anymore. And some of you may say to me, Dan, that's never going to happen. That's not going to stop me from hoping, I'm just going to keep on going until I get to the place I want to get. And that's all I got to say. I feel trapped. It is complete shit. I want to say I love life. I just don't like how it's become a checklist. But I love my friends. I love my family. I love walking outside in the morning and just seeing everything. But I wish I could do that. I wish I could go for more walks without worrying when I have to be back home, or when I have to go to school, or go to work, or do this, or do that. I just want to walk. That's all I want to do. I just want to walk off into the sunset and come back when I want. That pretty much sums it up. That's all I gotta say. Talk to you later.